Jerry West is one of the most respected names in basketball history, a figure almost inseparable from the Los Angeles Lakers brand as a player, executive, and advisor. He helped shape the franchise's identity for decades. That is why his public criticism of the Lakers between 2017 and 2019 shocked the basketball world. Few expected West to openly question the organization he helped build. His words carried extra weight because of his legacy. What followed was a quiet but significant rift. A legend was now speaking as a critic. After stepping away from the Lakers, West did not remain silent. Instead, he openly expressed concerns about the team's leadership and direction. He questioned the stability of the front office and the decision-making at the top. These were not emotional outbursts, but calculated critiques. Coming from any other executive, the comments might have faded. Coming from Jerry West, they felt explosive. Fans listened closely. Media amplified every word. The timing of West's criticism made it even more controversial. The Lakers were struggling to regain relevance after years of poor results. Rebuilding attempts appeared chaotic and inconsistent. West suggested the franchise lacked a clear vision. He implied that prestige alone was no longer enough to win. For Lakers fans, this was uncomfortable to hear. The truth sounded harsh, was spoken by a legend. What hurt most was the symbolism behind his words. Jerry West was not just another former employee. He was the architect of multiple championship eras. He drafted Kobe Bryant, built title teams, and embodied Lakers excellence. Seeing him criticize ownership felt like family conflict. It suggested something deeper than simple disagreement. Loyalty was being tested publicly, the illusion of unity cracked. Lakers ownership never directly attacked West in response. Instead, the tension played out through silence and subtle distancing. West, meanwhile, stood by his statements. He did not backtrack or soften his tone. This calm confidence made the situation more serious. It showed he believed in what he was saying. The lack of reconciliation fueled speculation. Fans sensed a permanent divide. Many supporters were torn in how to react. Some felt West was betraying the franchise. Others believed he was speaking uncomfortable truths. Debates erupted across talk shows and social media. Was West protecting basketball integrity or undermining his legacy? The discussion revealed how emotionally tied fans were to him. His criticism forced people to pick sides. That alone showed his influence. In the end, Jerry West's public criticism marked a rare moment in NBA history. A living symbol of a franchise openly challenged its leadership. The comments did not dominate headlines daily, but their impact lingered. They changed how fans viewed Lakers management. They also added complexity to West's legacy. Greatness, it seemed, did not guarantee silence. Jerry West's relationship with Kobe Bryant is often remembered for its brilliant beginning. West was instrumental in bringing Kobe to the Los Angeles Lakers. In 1996, he believed in Kobe's talent when many others hesitated. That decision helped shape the Lakers' future dynasty for years. Their bond symbolized trust and vision. However, as success grew, so did internal pressure. Eventually, that relationship began to strain. The early 2000s were a turbulent period. For the Lakers, despite championships, tension existed behind the scenes. Kobe's desire to be the franchise centerpiece created friction. Shaquille O'Neal's dominance added complexity to roster decisions. Jerry West, then a key executive, faced difficult choices. Balancing egos and long-term success was not simple. Every move carried massive consequences. As conflicts between Kobe and Shaq intensified, trade discussions quietly emerged. West explored scenarios that could reshape the team's future. One of those possibilities involved trading Kobe Bryant. Though nothing was finalized, the idea alone was damaging. Kobe later revealed how deeply this consideration hurt him. Trust began to fracture at the highest level. The relationship cooled without public drama. From Kobe's perspective, loyalty was questioned. He felt that after giving everything to the franchise, his commitment was being doubted. Hearing his name in trade talks felt like betrayal. Kobe admitted this period left emotional scars. It changed how he viewed the organization. Even though West was acting in what he believed were the team's best interests, the damage was real. Silence replaced closeness. Jerry West never publicly attacked Kobe during this period. His approach remained professional and reserved. He believed difficult decisions were part of leadership. Winning sometimes required uncomfortable conversations. West saw roster balance as more important than individual attachment. However, basketball decisions are rarely emotionless. For Kobe, the personal impact mattered more than strategy. The tension between the two never exploded into open conflict. There were no public arguments or media feuds. Instead, it existed quietly beneath the surface. That made it harder to detect, but no less powerful. The absence of drama did not mean the absence of pain. The relationship never fully returned to its early warmth. Respect remained, but distance grew. Years later, Kobe spoke more openly about that era. He acknowledged feeling hurt and uncertain about his future. These admissions surprised many fans. They revealed a vulnerable side of the Black Mamba. The situation reshaped Kobe's mentality and loyalty tests. It also added depth to his relentless drive. Pain became motivation for Jerry West. This episode added complexity to his Lakers legacy. He was both the man who brought Kobe in and the one who nearly let him go. That contradiction is difficult to reconcile. Fans often focus on championships, but behind them are hard choices. West's role was strategic, not emotional. Yet emotions define the fallout. In retrospect, this strained relationship highlights the human side of basketball greatness. Even legends can hurt each other without intention. Decisions made for success can leave lasting wounds. West and Kobe both shaped Lakers history in different ways. Their tension was subtle, but significant. It reminds fans that dynasties are built under pressure, and even icons are not immune to conflict. Most direct official controversy of Jerry West's career came in 2019 during his time as a consultant for the LA Clippers. Unlike earlier tensions that unfolded quietly, this incident involved direct action from the NBA. West was fined for comments the league interpreted as player recruitment. The ruling labeled his remarks as tampering. For a man known for integrity, the accusation hit hard. It marked a rare public clash between West and the league itself. The comments in question were made during an interview where West spoke positively about a player under contract with another team. The NBA determined that his words could influence player movement. As a result, the Clippers were fined and West was personally penalized. Many observers felt the punishment was strict. Others argued the league was enforcing rules evenly. Regardless, the spotlight turned sharply on West. Jerry West did not hide his frustration with the decision. He openly disagreed with the ruling and defended his intentions. West stated he was not attempting to recruit anyone. He believed his comments were taken out of context. To him, the fine felt unjust and unnecessary. He expressed concern about how the ruling portrayed his character. Reputation mattered deeply to him. What made the situation more controversial was West's long-standing service to the NBA. Few executives had contributed more to the league's success. From building dynasties to shaping modern front offices, his resume was unmatched. Being accused of tampering felt insulting to his legacy. Many fans and analysts sympathized with his position. They viewed the fine as excessive. The incident also sparked debate about tampering rules in general. Critics argued the NBA's standards were unclear and inconsistently applied. Others felt the league needed strict enforcement to protect competitive balance. West became the face of that debate. His disagreement highlighted tension between league authority and executive freedom. The controversy extended beyond one fine. In the end, the tampering incident closed a chapter on Jerry West's controversies. It was not about scandal or misconduct, but interpretation and principle. West remained unapologetic and firm in his stance. The fine did little to diminish his stature in basketball history. Instead, it reinforced his reputation as someone who spoke his mind. Even at the end, Jerry West refused to stay silent.